Let's try this again. Hold on. This wasn't too bad last time. And it's royalty free, so we can use it. It's fine.
What is this?
Don't worry about it.
Who's the artist?
Music Maker Pro 95 edition. That's what it was. It was something that was on my Mac computer that just had a bunch of buttons and knobs on it. Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome to it. It is the Plan B Show podcast with Brock and Kiki. Happy Thursday. All right, we're going to get to our fun little story for today. It has to deal with America, the Gulf, Trump, news.
Okay.
No China involved, though. China's not involved.
Okay.
First, though, quick tease on what we got coming up this afternoon. Very excited on a Thursday show. We're going to keep you busy. We got glitter pickles.
Ooh.
We got girthy rocket ships.
Ooh.
Big, thick hogs of rocket ships. And Jay the 80s Rock Guy will be here, of course, and much more. So got a great show lined up for you this afternoon, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central, noon Pacific Standard Time.
What?
Yeah, we start at noon if you're on the West Coast.
That's not bad.
Isn't that crazy?
Have lunch, listen to us.
What
sounds like a great
what a
day.
Nice day. What a nice way to start your day. Good for the digestion while you're eating your half sandwich and soup.
Yeah.
What would mountain time be though? Isn't mountain time like 2.5 hours different? Or is it the same as Central Time? Like, what would it be mountain time right now?
I can chat GPT it.
If you were up in Aspen, all right? If you were at Vale, hitting the slopes. Yeah,
Napa Valley.
That's in that's vineyards. Vineyards.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about mountain time. The vineyards on.
Where's mountain time?
That's like in that.
Oh my
God.
that
weird little spot.
I need to go back to school.
Yeah, you're terrible with this.
I really do.
Yeah.
My geography is terrible.
Well, I thought you were gonna ask ChatGPT what time it is right now. Mountain
confirmed.
time.
Hold on.
I did confirm.
I'm still trying to get myself set up here with the. Okay, ChatGPT. What's the question?
What time is it right now in mountain time?
What time is it now?
GMT, General Mountain Time, I think is what it's called.
Oh, I guess I need to tell them in Eastern.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, everyone. This is just horrible. This is horrible.
What time in Eastern time is it in Mountain time?
Miss Creepy OS 069 said 4:08.
2 hours behind.
2 hours behind. Okay. So right. So we got Eastern time, and then you got Central. No, 5. It's 5:15 there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right. That's where you're looking. I guess it depends on where you're at. No, I guess it doesn't depend.
They're only 2 hours behind us.
I guess
it's not
so.
bad. I thought they were much.
Long story short, this has been really hard to listen to. We apologize, everyone. The public school system failed us, or I just didn't pay attention. But you know what, though? This is a good segue because we're talking about geography right now and time zones. I actually, for today's podcast, have a geography story. And I don't know if you heard this or not, but Donald Trump, in a press conference a couple days ago, made an exciting announcement. The Gulf of Mexico will finally be renamed the Gulf of America.
Oh.
Trump said it has a beautiful ring to it. Covers a lot of territory. The Gulf of America. What a beautiful name. It's appropriate. It's appropriate.
It's not a pretty place. The Gulf is gross.
The Gulf? No, you got that's that nice little warm.
Have you been to the Gulf?
Yeah, if you've ever been to like Florida or down in the Mississippi area, that's all the Gulf of
Mississippi. Yeah,
down in that area.
It was gross.
Down there?
Yeah.
You're offending a lot of people right now, Kiki. A lot of gross people down at the Gulf of Mexico.
I didn't say the people were gross. I'm saying like
racist,
the beaches and the water is not
unfortunately,
you don't swim in it.
There's a lot of
the
a lot of
that
storms.
I went to.
Yeah.
In the Mississippi.
Well, because the Mississippi dumps off there. That's where the Mississippi dumps into.
Then I got a bad preview of the Gulf.
Yeah.
I was a kid and I thought, this is
yucky.
Nasty.
I don't like this.
This is not the beach I was looking for.
There's a lot of needles around here. There's some toxic waste barrels. No, I mean, the only part of the Gulf I've been to is like down in the Florida area. Because that's all. So you know what I'm talking about, right? Yes. Where Mexico curves around. It connects to South America. All of that is the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah.
And but now it's going to be called the Gulf of America.
Okay.
And I don't know if this is some kind of publicity stunt, if Trump is just doing what Trump does best and just stirring the pot. And by saying, no more Mexico, we don't want to deal with them. That's why I tried building a wall. And he's now saying this is the Gulf of America.
Okay.
What?
No, I'm just now trying to kind of look into this a little bit further. I have nothing else to say right now.
I mean, I feel like there's more. No, it touches probably the same amount of.
Yeah, let's pull up a map here.
Yeah, I'm looking at the map. So look, should I share the map so we can all?
Yeah, I mean, it touches.
I mean, it's all over. It's all Florida,
half.
Alabama, Mississippi, Texas, and then you got
So how can he do that? I guess.
It's so wild when you look at a map.
We don't own the Gulf of Mexico. How do you rename it?
Or maybe we
just
do.
For our maps, for our own countries.
Who owns? Let's say who? It's
namesake.
It's God's water. You can't rename the water. All right, it's God's water. Well, no. Who owns the Gulf of Mexico? Right immediately from Barron's.com. Yes, Trump can change the name of the Gulf of Mexico.
Okay.
The Gulf is bordered by the United States, Mexico, Cuba. Still not telling me who owns it. Beautiful name, beautiful area, Gulf of America. Great ring to it. We own it. Finders keepers, losers weepers. Good luck trying to take it back, Gulf of America. I don't. That's wild to me. That's something that has been the Gulf of Mexico for a very long time. Is now just going to get a name change. I don't think he can do that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Other countries don't have to go along with it. They will probably still call it Mexico. Probably still call it the Gulf of Mexico.
Actually, I guess
we're going to call it the Gulf of America. They said that this is common, like Americans and Mexicans being, divert on what to call another key body of water. So, like,
yeah, I guess
there's
true.
A bunch of different rivers and things. Like Americans call it the Rio Grande, Mexicans call it the Rio Bravo.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so really, yeah, I guess
I thought.
You could call it whatever you want.
It's for our maps, for our knowledge. He's changing it so that we will call it the Gulf of America, but Mexicans are still going to say Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah. Well, and anybody else can come and be like, hey, this is the nice little swirly pool. This is the wave pool. This is the Noah's Ark wave
God's
pool.
Potty.
Oh, yuck. God's potty. What's wrong with you, Kiki?
I'm telling you. I'm sorry. I need to go to a different part of the Gulf of Mexico to be redeemed. Otherwise, I saw, it was very nasty.
Where the Mississippi, because you got to understand the Mississippi, it's running the entire the top to bottom on the United States, and it's taking all that crap, especially flowing past, Missouri. There's a lot of trash it picked up there. Illinois, yuck.
What about Missouri picking up a lot of trash?
Well, the Mississippi runs along Missouri, and it probably just.
I think you were talking about the people, because I'm from there.
Sure, I bet you there's some people that got pulled along the Mississippi, and they just got dumped into the Gulf of America.
Of America.
Hillbilly people.
Is this a joke?
I don't know what I'm saying.
Sounds silly.
So there you go. I don't know if that's something that's going to be put in now the American school books. If that's what our the future generations are going to learn. If the next president's going to change it back.
They're going to change all these books. Oh, I bet there's going to be a lot of scribbling and just writing over it.
You know what's wild? It's been so long since I've looked at like a map. Like a world map, how close we are to Cuba. Like we're so close to Cuba. Close. It's wild, and yet we don't get along. I feel like we could have such a great relationship.
I know,
and because we're so close, but we opened back up to Cuba. Americans can now go ever since like the 50s in the Cuban Missile Crisis. Kennedy, Marilyn Monroe, Joe DiMaggio.
I saw Cuba once. I was in Florida at the southernmost tip.
You were in the Key West?
That touristy place in the Key West, the boo. I don't even know what it is. What is that? Anyways, it's a statue of some sort.
Oh, gotcha.
And you stand in front of it. It says southernmost point, and it's only like 11 miles to Cuba or something like that.
And
you could like distantly see.
You could see it?
Like
kind of like how
it's really clear.
Kind of like how Palin could see Russia from her front porch.
Yeah.
I got you.
Sometimes how we can see Chicago on Lake Michigan.
Horrible thing to see on the skyline.
What?
Gross city with Bears fans. Yuck.
Chicago is awesome. Scotty Lee did say that the Gulf is gorgeous. He was a sponge diver in Florida for years. And it was crystal clear. Good to know.
Sponge diver?
Don't go to the Gulf in Mississippi. It is not crystal clear.
That's again because the Mississippi dumps so much out there.
I get that, but that's my only experience from the Gulf. So every time people talk about the Gulf, I'm like, ugh.
Oh yeah, I can see that. I read somewhere. Hold on, there's a fun little fact of like how much soil the Mississippi dumps like each day. How much soil does the Mississippi
Mississippi
Mississippi IPPI dump into the Gulf? Yeah. The Mississippi River carries roughly 550 million metric tons or 500 million tons of sediment into the Gulf each year. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
That's bananas. Just eroding away, just doing nature's thing, man. Anyway, well, long story short, no longer the lame Gulf of Mexico. Now it is the badass Gulf of America. Beautiful ring to it. Mexico for too long has owned this water. Not anymore. Gulf of America. It's America's water. We own it. End of story. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers.
And then Biden also made the official bird, the eagle, which we all thought was the case from the get-go.
So a lot of changes.
All these branding changes, I feel like. Finally, we're focusing on the important things.
Yeah.
Getting us an official bird, majestic bird. Changing the names of things that
we
could or shouldn't be ours.
I feel like we're muddying the waters a little bit, much like the Mississippi does.
Let's forget about all the important issues going on. Let's focus on branding America.
Bald eagles, Hooters waitresses, tall cool beer, Gulf of America.
Gulf of America.
Love it.
Cheers.
All right. Anyway, that's all I got, for God's sakes. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Obviously, tune into the Plan B show this afternoon, starting at 3, 107.1, 94.3.
Are we going to go over, at that time, the vanity license plates that got rejected?
The vanity license plate? We could. I don't know.
Would have been easier to do it during this time because
why don't we save it? Why don't we save it for tomorrow then?
See what I have to put up with? I can't do anything.
Well, you reminded me at the very end. We've been doing this for like 15 minutes already, and then you finally go, "Hey, by the way,
I forgot."
Well, see what I got to deal with.
Son of a.
Anyway, all right. Well, hey, thanks everyone. Like I said, David, good seeing you. Scotty Lee on there, Jungle G, and yes, everyone, I did shave. Sorry, Walter, I shaved the flavor saver, so it's gone. But all right, we're gonna go again. Make sure you tune in this afternoon, 3 to 7, Brock and Kiki, the Plan B show. And then obviously we will see you back here tomorrow morning, Friday. Another Plan B show podcast.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, feels good. We got through this week fairly unscathed.
Yeah.
I think good word, by the way. Big boy word. That's a $10 word from a $3 guy. All right, maybe a crisp $2 bill from grandma kind of guy. All right, guys, have a great day, and again, we'll see you this afternoon, starting at 2. Okay, bye.
See ya.